I've started posting junior doctors, and we are doing not less than 700 of them this year, and the process is ongoing. And I've had some feedback, and as a public servant, when you hear the public, you don't pretend as if you've not heard anything. If there's any response or any explanation, you try to give the public. We are determined to post not less than 80% of this 700 to the districts. It is not an easy decision, but it's a necessary one. And that's where we are getting the feedback from our dear medical doctors, especially the junior ones. I saw a very long list wanting to go to UGMC. You can get more than 10% of the list you have brought. I'm being very honest. They must go to the districts to serve. It will interest you to know that about 80% of the medical doctors we have in this country is shared between Accra and Kumasi. 80%. And so if you want to serve our country, the country, and I'm the first person to admit that the country has invested in some of us. So it is not as if we are punishing anybody and you are sick and there's no medical doctor. How will you feel? I come from the village. I come from Dwaboso. I sit here as a health minister. The whole of Dwaboso district, we have only one medical doctor. And then you are put there as the health minister. Then you get the opportunity to post medical doctors, and you still put all of them in the cities. What will be your response to those in the countryside? Those who work for this economy, the cocoa farmers. What will be your explanations to them? And so with the greatest of respect, we are pleading with you. Accra and Kumasi is choked. And from this, consultations are ongoing. We will do redistribution of medical doctors in this country. It's a very tough decision. But please, if you have any opinion or any suggestion, it's welcome. But let's reset the system. Let's all be part of the resetting agenda.
This one we can't carry, so we only touch. And then today the Honorable Minister will do the coffee. So maybe if you have some few words.
So I think words has already been spoken, and we pray that you take very good care of the machines, and it must be installed immediately. From here, it should not be kept in your stores. The installation must follow this presentation. I thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Minister. We are honored.
To you. What we don't want to hear is that this is not going to work. We don't want to hear that one. Be part of the system, be part of the solution, be part of the resetting agenda. That's all we want you to do. And treat our patients well for life. That's all. We'll do that. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so every health facility and the kind of equipment they need. So you cannot go and put an anesthesia machine at the chip compound. It is useless. And so government has taken the decision to retool our health facilities, number one. This is just the beginning. We have 50 anesthesia machines. Kolebu, because of the enormity of work they do, we are giving them 8 out of the 50. This is the first tranche, and we'll make sure that what we have for now will be evenly distributed per the needs of the facilities we have in this country. And we've also requested that they take very good care of it. Government is not going to do the retooling alone. We're going to include the private sector. PPP is part of the retooling. Now we are working on dialysis machines. From there, we'll go to the next point. So the private sector will be our partners to make sure that every health facility in this country has a required number of machines or personnel to be able to execute their work very, very, very well. And I made mention of the posting of our medical doctors. It is true that about half of the medical doctors we have in this country are